Live from New York, it's Life with Bucky. Life with Bucky, the program that answers your most important questions. And featuring world-famous dancers, the Buckettes, the Come As You Are Orchestra, and Bucky's special guest star, world-renowned submarine captain and high seas adventurer, Linwood Berkeley. And I'm Peter the Human. Now the star of Life with Bucky, Her Royal Buckiness, the world's most amazing cat, Bucky. Bucky is so proud to announce the 2029 Feline Music Awards will be held right here at New York's historic Stranded Theater on Broadway, and that Bucky will be the co-host with either Taylor Swift or Beyonce or Ricky Gervais or Keanu Reeves. Okay, now, before we meet special guest, world-renowned submarine captain and high seas adventurer Linwood Berkeley, alert listener Grace L. Ferguson of Laborious, Wyoming writes, "During the past year, I've turned to vegetables as a way of life because they have their feet planted firmly in the ground. I am now a full-time vegetarian and Scrabble champion. This has led to a problem with my sweet kitty, Lamb Chop. She absolutely refuses to eat anything that once had a root, stem, leaf, or flower, and rearranges my Scrabble board so the letters spell meat. This seems like very high maintenance to me." While Bucky is thinking about how best to answer, let's turn to the Come As You Are Orchestra and the Patty, Maxine, Laverne, Hazel, and Tiptoe, the 5 tapping Buckettes and their 20 paws. Buckettes fan Katrina Nee of Brace Girdle, Minnesota asks if the Buckettes might dance and sing to any famous Rodgers and Hammerstein Broadway musical song from South Pacific. Well, Katrina Nee, because you did not identify what part of the South Pacific you were referring to, the Buckettes will sing and dance to the nearly known Rodgers and Hammerstein song from their 1951 Broadway show, Whitecaps Over the South Pacific. The song is the beautiful and hauntingly romantic Moonlight Monsoon. Moonlight Monsoon, Moonlight Monsoon, Moonlight Monsoon, Moonlight Monsoon. The 5 tapping Buckettes and their 20 paws, singing and dancing to the all-time popular Rodgers and Hammerstein song, Moonlight Monsoon. That was especially for Katrina Nee. Now, Bucky, before we meet world-renowned submarine captain and high seas adventurer Linwood Berkeley, alert listener Grace L. Ferguson of Laborious, Wyoming writes, "I've turned to vegetables as a way of life because they have their feet planted firmly in the ground. I am now a full-time vegetarian and Scrabble champion. My sweet kitty Lamb Chop absolutely refuses to eat anything that once had a root, stem, leaf, or flower, and she rearranges the Scrabble board so the letters spell meat." Well, Bucky reminds us that unlike dogs and other icky creatures, cats are carnivores. That's short for meat. Dogs are omnivores, meaning they'll eat anything. This is not to say, Bucky says, that little putties don't like to nibble on some healthy grass or catnip or alfalfa sprouts from time to time. Ms. Nee, Bucky suggests that your lovely Lamb Chop is not you and cannot live exactly as you do. Would you expect your kitty to give up driving and ride a bike? By the way, Bucky calculates that the word meat is worth 6 Scrabble points. As always, little Bucky says, ask your vet for answers to your question. If you've got a question here for Bucky, send it along to hrbbuckshot7@gmail. She reads some of her mail some of the time. Oh, that must be Bucky's special guest star. Joining us from his home near No Hope Atoll in the Pacific Ocean, here is Captain Linwood Berkeley. All Bucky and all the kitties are donning their rubber ducky swim fins here at New York's historic Stranded Theater on Broadway.
That's so cute, but of course they won't be actually going in the water.
Bucky asks about your romantic adventures and things you've discovered.
Yes, I admit it's been a charmed and mostly damp life.
Captain Berkeley, where exactly is your home?
Well, my home for the past 30 years has been aboard a submarine, cruising under the oceans of the world. Wait a minute. Our connection is fading. I think I should come up to the surface. Surface.
Yes, that is much better. What's been your most important discovery?
The most important discovery I've made, and the one that won me the 2003 Submariners International Neptune Award, was that most people really don't want to be discovered.
Can you give us an example of this?
Yes, I can. I discovered a never-before-known or seen civilization on a remote Pacific island now known as This Is Not It.
And what exactly did you learn from these people?
I learned they had no interest in potato chips, Pop-Tarts, TV cable and streaming services, autographed pictures of Beyoncé, and most of all, they didn't want to be discovered.
Well, if they didn't want to be discovered, how did you prove that you discovered them?
Mostly by several arrow and spear wounds that are healing quite nicely now.
Bucky read that you have a cat living aboard your submarine home.
My sweet kitty Salty traveled everywhere with me. He was a great companion and kept my spirits high, even at the greatest ocean depths.
Everyday life beneath the seas must have been very difficult for your cat.
Yes, Salty missed having an open window.
Is Salty still with you?
Oh, no. He met with a bit of an accident several years ago.
Oh, what happened?
Well, Salty was napping in an open torpedo tube.
What happened?
Near as we can figure, Salty tripped on the firing pin.
Was he okay?
Oh, yes. Several weeks after the incident, I received a postcard from Salty from a lovely beach resort in Australia with the note saying he did not wish to be discovered.
More Bucky exclusive submarine and ocean adventure information in the full-color collection of funny and loving short stories in the Book of Bucky at Amazon.com. Well, that's our show for today, folks. Got a question for Bucky? Send it along to hrbbuckshot7@gmail.com. And for more fun with Bucky, go to her website, bookofbucky.com. Until next time, so long.
Oh, hi there, human beings. I'm Bucky, the world's most amazing cat. And I want to tell you about my new book, Life with Bucky. It's now at Amazon. Oh, it's so funny and loving because it's about me. I think you'll love the book an awful lot. It's got so many wonderful pictures and stories about, let me see, me. Okay, have fun, take care, good people, and remember, there's nothing you can do for your cat more than love him or her as much as you possibly can. Bye.